Hello friends, today's our topic is binomial theorem. So binomial theorem, so here we are having one equation 1 plus x whole raised to n. So binomial progression of this equation is 1 plus nx. So see, for remember you have to divide for second term. See, first term is as it is 1, only power is 1 here, 1 raised to 1 power, right? And for second term you have to multiply this power to the second term, so 1 plus nx, right? Then for third term you have to remember n into n minus 1. Here 2 factorial. For this term this will be 1 factorial. What is 1 factorial? It is only 1. 1 factorial is equal to 1. 2 factorial is equal to 2 into 1, it is equal to 2, right? For third term, remember first step is n, but for second n minus 2 now. Then for third n into n minus 3, for 4 n into n minus 4, like that. Here factorial values are also increasing. 3 factorial, that means 3 into 2. 3 is equal to 3 factorial is equal to 3 into 2, so that is 6, right? So here similarly, see here x raised to power 1, for second term it increases to 2, for third term it increases to 3, for fourth term x raised to 4, like that, right? So that is binomial expansion, right? It is written here 4, if 4 factorial, so then 4 into 3 into 2, right? So that will be 24, right? So see here for all these terms, right? 2 factorial, then 3 factorial, 4 factorial, so terms will be greater. So if x much less than 1, x value is much less than 1, means it is like 0.01, right? Square of this term will be 0.1231 this times. So square of that smaller value will be smaller, more smaller than the previous one, right? So our terms will be reduced to only first 2 steps, because these all terms we can neglect because of smaller value. So now we are left with only this equation 1 plus x raised to n is equal to 1 plus nx, right? So that is the solution of binomial equation when x is much less than 1, right? Now binomial theorem for positive integral index, right? So see now first term is not 1, it is now x, so x plus a raised to n, right? So first term will be x raised to n. Then now for second term n, x raised to n minus 1, like that differential equation, it is similar to like that. Then 1 factorial means 1, right? For second term n into n minus 1, right? N as it is, n into n minus 1. X raised to n minus 1, 2 factorial. For third term I am writing here, that is n minus 1, n minus 2, x raised to n minus 1 upon, now time for 3 factorial, right? So this is how this equation expands, right? Now one example is there, so that example is expand 1 plus x raised to minus 2. So simple, our n is equal to minus 2. So first term like this, see x raised to n, right? So x raised to n, 1 raised to minus 2 will be 1, right? For second term minus 2, here minus 2, x raised to minus 2 minus 1, right? Because see n raised to minus 2, so that's why that will be the term, and then it is cancelled out with this. So here in this term we are having a, see this a, here it is x, right? So simple x here, it is like a, and here x, here it is 1, so 1 raised to n minus 1 will be 1 remains, right? And n we are having minus 2, so that's why minus 2 into x. Similarly third term, right, for fourth term. But if now again if x much less than 1, so we are left with only two terms, first and second. So first, second, that is here 1 minus 2x, all other terms we can neglect because of smaller value of x. So now time for one more example, and that is root 37. Find root 37 by that binomial theorem, right? Root 37, so we can write 36 plus 1, root means power is 1 by 2, right? Now according to that formula, we can see from this equation we can common 36, so 36 raised to 1 by 2, and we are left with 1 plus 1 upon 36 whole raised to 1 by 2, right? So 36 raised to 1 by 2 is 5, right? Root 36, it is nearly 5, so here it is written 5. 1 plus 1 upon 36, so 1 plus 0.028 raised to 1 by 2. Now binomial expansion, so 1 plus 1 upon 2, right? It is in multiplication with this, so that is our second term, it is ready. Now see 0.028 is, it is like 0.028 much less than 1, we can write this. So if it is much less than 1, we can neglect these higher powers. So if we neglect these higher powers, we are left with only these terms, right? So see here it is printing mistakes, 36 cube root is 6, so here it is written 6, so 1 plus 0.014, so that will be 6 into 1.014, so 6.084. So that is the answer of root 37. So root 37 we found with the help of binomial theorem here. Similarly, one more exercise, that is the value of acceleration due to gravity g at a height h above the surface of earth is this one, and g dash is equal to g1 minus 2h upon r. See, from this formula we found this one by that binomial expansion theorem. So g dash is equal to g, now see r square is in numerator, right? So r plus h, I can put it into denominator to denominator, so here r square, so whole square I can write. So g dash is equal to g, now 1 upon this will be 1 plus h upon r raised to square, right? Now g dash is equal to g, we can write 1 plus h upon r raised to minus 2, right? So see, now this formula h upon r, so g dash is equal to, now see here g as it is 1, by binomial expansion theorem here it is h much less than r, right? So 1 minus 2h upon r, 1 minus 2h upon r we can directly write, and see all other terms apart from this term, these two initial terms, all other are neglected because of higher terms and smaller values. Because of higher powers and smaller value, we neglect all other terms and we are left with 1 minus 2h upon r, right? So that is the solution here. See here it is again printing mistake, here it is 1 minus 2h upon r, but here 1 minus 2h upon r it is written, so again this is printing mistake. Now time for a third solution of 1 plus x raised to 3 using binomial theorem. So see here 1 plus x raised to 3 is equal to first term 1 from here plus second term 3x, right, because power should multiply with that. So if x much less than 1, then we can neglect all other higher terms, right? So now see, if we are not neglecting, then what is the third term? So plus, right, so that is see here 3 into n minus 1, so that will be 2 into x upon 2 factorial, right? This is 1 factorial, 1 factorial value is 1, 2 factorial, then sorry, here fourth term will be plus 3 into n minus 2, now 1, right? Then x upon 3 factorial it is, right? But because of this term x much less than 1, we are neglecting all other higher terms, so we are left with only this one, 1 plus 3x upon 1, 1 factorial value is 1, so 1 plus 3x, that is our answer.